transgender rights. If you give me your time, I'll tell you a story of a little girl, or in this case a boy, who dreamed of being only who he wanted to be. Started in grade school. The others of his biological gender dressed in dresses and frills. He dressed in jerseys and sneakers. Why did he wear these? Because they felt natural. Yet, no matter what he did, he never felt at home in his own skin. Even with the comforts of how he dressed, these outfits did come with a cost. He lost all his friends who did not like this new boy. They missed his old self, the ones who looked like them, acted like them, talked like them. But this little boy was so different to them. He tried to be like the others. He really did. He had a mom and dad like all the others. But what made him so different? He went to church every Sunday, all like the others, and he asked God so many times, God, if you love your creations, why am I so hated? Why am I so different? Why did you make me feel this way? But the little boy to this day still doesn't have his answers. When the little boy was brought shopping almost every week, he automatically went to the boys' aisle. His mother tried to bring him back, but the boy just cringed. Mom, why am I so different? His mother just frowned and explained to the boy, oh dear, it's just a phase. It'll go away in time. We then fast forward to the young boy's middle school years. He was alone with this feeling. His friends tried to bring him back on the path of his biological gender. They tried explaining to him who he was, but he never understood. He just smiled and told everyone new he met, my name is Volk, and I am in middle school and I'm a girl. If there was one thing the little boy wishes he can go back and tell to that child, don't let society change who you are. You choose your gender. You choose how you dress. Don't let other people change you. We go back to the little boy and fast forward to now. To this boy you see in front of you today. Strong, proud, and free. I tell you, for those who care, and some of you who don't, you shouldn't gender by someone by their act, their body, their hair. Never tell them it's just a phase. Educate them early. They may thank you for it later. I went through so much myself. Self-harm, wanting to figure out who I was. But I stand before you once again, proudest I've ever been, to teach you a lesson from my own experience. A person is a person, no matter what's on the outside. If you take a look at the inside, you might be in for just one single surprise. Let me tell you who I am today. I am Alex Volk. I am a sophomore at Red River High School, and I want my degree in gender studies and teaching in gender studies. Look at my dream, look at my name, and tell me, am I any different than you today? The point of this poem and story is to make you open your eyes. Those of you who once again support and those who hate. There are innocent people being killed for being them. People who have families, who have a job, have a spouse or children, just like you now or in the future. Society hides these people, including myself. People away from public eyes, they shove these new generations full of ideas of gender norms. Women are feeble, breakable, they cook and clean and stay home with the kids. Men are strong, they are the workers of the family. They are able to use the women to their advantage. A person should be able to choose who they are, pronouns and all. And no person should be called something you don't want to be called. You do not walk up to someone who is of color and call them the N-word, do you? Why would you walk up to someone who is transgender and call them a tranny or a transvestite? And use proper pronouns, if you please. And if you're told you're saying something hurtful, then apologize to that person. Don't put yourself in the right if you're in the wrong. Every 3 days, one person who doesn't identify as the gender they were assigned as birth is killed, murdered, suicide, all death by acts of non-acceptance and thinking it's a phase. This is who they are. You pick their pronouns. You pick your pronouns, your gender, not society. Over the years, it's become normal for people to change their name, change their religion, change their hair. Why is gender the sacred rule? Let these people be free. Let us be free to feel like ourselves. Let us be free to use our own preferred bathrooms. Let us be free to feel free in our own skins. Every day I wake up and dream. Maybe one day I'll be who I want to be, not this shell of a body I was given. Now, if I could ask all of you looking at me now on stage, talking about who I am, if you could wake up and just imagine how it feels to look in that mirror every day and wonder how it is, you'll never be who you want to be without that struggle. To those who say, oh, they're doing it for a sort of attention. Yes, maybe we are looking for attention, a few do, but there are those who are willing to spend thousands of dollars, so many hours of surgery, and years of planning just to feel comfortable as themselves. I ask you all today just to imagine how that feels, and to take a word from Atticus Finch in the Kill a Mockingbird books. You don't know what a man is going through until you take his own skin and walk in it and imagine how his day is. Now then, train yourself to be able to tell what person they are. Don't just look at them by their hair or their act.